Choconnichi wa bitches. Sipping my tea here. I'm Choco Minato, favorite forgetful fanatic, and I forgot to. I technically started the stream before midnight, so technically, I did. I am streaming twice in one day. I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you, bros. I completely forgot that Frosty Fausting was this weekend. I thought it was next weekend. So, as soon as I got off stream, and I saw some Frosty Fausting's clips on my Twitter feed, I'm like, oh shit, I have a ton of footage to watch, and I'm not gonna talk about it. I feel like I should at least talk about it after the whole tournament's over, so I could talk some highlights if I remember to do so. But yeah, I spent like the 3 hours just watching Frosty Fausting. So, and I almost forgot to actually stream again. But whatever, I'm here now. I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm gonna do. But I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it because I want to break this fucking curse. And technically, I have weakened the curse's power. That's the important thing. The important thing is that the curse is weakened. And I will not stop until the curse is utterly destroyed. But for right now, a small dent is the best that I can do right now. So that's what you're getting. I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm gonna do. You think I would have planned it out, but again, Frosty Fausting, so. Yeah. Christ. Well, actually, a couple of other interesting things. A couple of more interesting things I saw on Twitter. Let me see if I find them. Let's see here. Okay, now let's see. Let me pull it up. Let me find it first. Let's see. Not this, not this, not this. Actually, I could just search this. Yeah, here it is. Mihara-san. Here we go. Let me zoom myself out a little bit. Okay, preview's all good. Hello? Why is it not picking up? Oh, here we go. Weird, I had to... Whatever. Okay, so... I thought I kicked something, no bad. Okay, so... Mihara, what you are looking at right now are screenshots of a little game called Hold up. Called Fighting Raiya. Or, if my friend here... Wait, I should have these. I should have these on lock. Give me a second. I should be here, right? Okay. That's not what I want. I know I have this. Where the fuck is this? I know I have this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Did I not take... There's no way I forgot to... Wait a goddamn minute. Mute this. What if I go here? What if it's in here? It's not in here. Okay. Alright. I have to pull this shit up, man. You really give me a second here. Actually, wait, hold on. It should be on sounds resource. Give me a second here. I'm gonna let this bit play through. I swear I'm gonna do it. While I'm doing that, let me pull this back up. It's not up. Hold up. There we go. So while I'm pulling up the thing I want to do for this stupid bit that nobody cares about to finish. Sounds resource. Fighting layer. Might as well talk about this while I pull this shit up. Okay, so that's wrong. So, in the most oh shit, JPZ. Choconnichi, bitch, how you doing? I said I would stream twice in one night, and that's what I'm doing. Very technically. It is past midnight, but I did start the stream before midnight, so technically it is 2 streams in one day. Okay, assets. Are you fucking for real? There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Ooh! Oh, please let this link still be working. 10 years ago! Please still be working. Yes! Yes! Close this. And where's the download? Okay, it's over here. It's over here. Copy this, paste this. And then I extract it. Oh. Yeah! Okay, where is it? Not this one, not this one, not this one. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Why is this in this subfolder? That makes no sense. Whatever, I have it. Okay, so to finally end this fucking bit, you are looking right here. What you are seeing right now are screenshots of a very cool, very extremely underrated game called
Fighting Layer.
Fighting Layer. Now this game, this absolute gem of a game, has quite a bit of a history behind it. So for starters, this game is developed by ARIKA. And if you know anything about niche fighting games, you know ARIKA. But, never heard of it? Understandable. Let me tell you about it. It is a fighting game that is developed by ARIKA. And if you know anything about ARIKA, you know that the head of ARIKA is Akira Nishitani, who is basically the father of Street Fighter. He is the guy that basically directed the very first Street Fighter game. And he got headhunted by SNK, helped develop, Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury, and then eventually left to form his own studio called ARIKA. Because, Akira, right? So, because Akira Nishitani and a lot of the staff that he was leaving with to form ARIKA were former Capcom employees, because, fighting game development is very, I guess incestuous is a good term for it, but chances are people involved in the development of fighting games or the balancing or people that are brought in to consult on fighting games have worked on other fighting games from rival companies for the past 30 years. They just kind of get shuffled around and sometimes they make their own studios, right? Like Akira Nishitani did. But anyway, Akira Nishitani, because he worked at Capcom and a lot of the staff that he left with worked with Capcom, managed to cut a deal with Capcom. And that for starters, they would make the equally underrated Street Fighter EX games. However, they managed to cut a deal with Capcom that while they were making the Street Fighter EX games, which is meant to be the sick 3D polygonal Street Fighter game that everybody wanted, even though at the time it kind of ended up being what nobody wanted because it sold, but not all that well compared to, Street Fighter 2, which is fair because it wasn't Street Fighter 2. But anyway, it sold well enough to get multiple revisions and sequels. So it did something right. It did a lot of things right, actually. The gameplay is really solid. Graphically, it's not all that great. None of them have been all that great graphically. EX2 looks pretty good. EX3 looks really weird because it's kind of a... It's basically a launch title for the PS2, and it feels good to play, but it looks a bit ass. But it plays good. Anyway, the deal that Capcom made with ARIKA is that while they are developing Street Fighter EX games, the original characters that they put in the EX games, in the Street Fighter EX games, are ARIKA's own characters, and that they are allowed to keep them when they stop developing Street Fighter EX games, and they could use them for their own products. Which is why for Fighting EX Layer, the entire roster of that game is basically the Street Fighter EX characters without the Street Fighter characters. But it also means that, technically speaking, very technically speaking, Street Fighter EX is a crossover game. Technically, it is a crossover game. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead a bit, or rather, I'm digressing a little bit. This game here, Fighting Layer, which is in many ways, well, in terms of branding, it's the prequel to Fighting EX Layer, but it really has no relation to it other than some of the music that's being used, which is very good, by the way, because it's super sweet. The music in the Street Fighter EX games and Fighting Layer is, and EX Layer as well, kicks ass because it's all done by Super Sweet, which are, I would say, pound for pound, the best video game composers of all time. A lot of them being former Namco people. So music kicks fucking ass. But again, digressing a little bit. Fighting Layer is a game that ARIKA developed. It's Shizuka. Choconnichi, bitch, how you doing? So, Fighting Layer is a game that ARIKA developed in between Street Fighter EX2 and Street Fighter EX3. And there's a game that was developed... It is arcade only, by the way, and it was developed for the Namco System 12, which is a successor to the Namco System 11, which are basically the guts of the PlayStation. People don't really talk about this too much, but like a lot of these System 12 games never actually got accurate home ports because, well, the first party games, which were Soul Calibur and Tekken Tag Tournament 1, got superior console ports because Namco smelled the change on the wind and realized that the arcade scene outside of Japan was withering and dying. So for Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast and Tekken Tag Tournament 1 on the PS2, they put out superior console ports that were not arcade perfect, but arcade superior. However, one of the unfortunate ones that got left behind here was Fighting Layer, because even though this game is published by Namco, which is why I'm assuming that none of the characters that were in this game are in Fighting EX Layer, this game was developed by ARIKA. And it's basically ARIKA trying to expanding on what they were able to do with the Street Fighter EX games while taking out its the custom combo / XL mechanic, you know, the thing that breaks every single game that it's in. But it's always fun to mess around with. The XL shit is great in EX2. I'm genuinely upset that it's not an EX Layer, but that's another story. Anyway, this game, Fighting Layer, is the bridge between EX2 and EX3. It gets rid of the XL mechanic, but it keeps a lot of jab chains. It expands on special moves and archetypes of characters that were in Street Fighter EX, but they're not the same characters, obviously, because it has to create a whole new roster of characters, with the exception of this one here, this girl on the right, Blair Dame, and is Alan here? Is Alan in these screenshots? Here he is, Alan Snyder, getting his shit blown up. Alan Snyder here, and Blair Dame over here, who are technically guest characters from Street Fighter EX. But again, those two are ARIKA's own characters. However, whatever deal that ARIKA managed to cut with Namco to keep the characters, they did not do the same with Namco. So these characters here, like Capriccio here, and Seishu, and Janice, and Tetsuo Kato. These characters are kind of locked to Fighting Layer. However, these are new screenshots. When does tweet come out? A couple days ago. These screenshots came out. And Mihara-san here, although he was not directly involved with Fighting Layer, he is, let's see here. he did work at Capcom. He did work at Capcom, and he did work and he sorry, yawning because it's tired. He helped found ARIKA, the company, and he's posting these screenshots of Fighting Layer. And much like how oh fuck, I'm forgetting his name. The Street Fighter 6 director that keeps showing pictures of Capcom Fighting All Stars. Capcom Fighting All Stars. What the hell is? I keep forgetting his name. No, that's Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Capcom Fighting All Stars. What's his name? Yeah, we know. Capcom Fighting All Stars started off as being Capcom vs SNK 3, and then SNK dissolved, and the budget got cut, and then it became Capcom Fighting All Stars. But people didn't like the location test, so that game dissolved and got its budget cut, and then we got Capcom Fighting Jam, which sucks. But hey, Ingrid's in it, so that's something. Somebody at Capcom really, really loves Ingrid. So I'm hoping that Street Fighter 6 does Ingrid justice, because that is the most that you want to talk about the niche freak pick that I love to see in fighting games. Ingrid is definitely that. Okay, hold on. Is it Nishiyama? Is it Nishiyama? Fuck it. SF6 director. Well, there's multiple directors. There's two. But, like, there's one of them that keeps posting screenshots of Capcom Fighting All Stars. You know, I'm just gonna Google it. Well, brave it. Director and producer Takayuki Nakayama. This guy, Takayuki Nakayama. It's the guy with the facial hair, right? I think it's the guy with the facial hair, right? I hate Phantom Wiki. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy. This fucking guy. This fucking guy, who, by the way, has gone on record saying that his favorite fighting game is Real Bout 2. Real Bout Fatal Fury 2. So, you know he's a real one. That fucking guy keeps showing pictures of Capcom Fighting All Stars that were never seen before. So, very clearly, there is a working copy of Capcom Fighting All Stars locked up in Capcom's vault somewhere. And I pray with all my heart and soul that, if not on Ingrid's release, hopefully on Ingrid's release, because that would be the perfect time to do it. But I hope that this leads up to Capcom officially releasing Capcom Fighting All Stars. My idea is that they will release it as an arcade ROM for Street Fighter 6, because they do that every month. They put out an arcade ROM to play in Street Fighter 6. But I'm hoping I hope it's Capcom Fighting All Stars. Oh, it would be so fucking good. But much like Mihara-san is doing here, showing these screenshots of Fighting Layer, I hope this means that Fighting Layer finally gets a port. Fighting Layer never got a home port. This game has been trapped in the Namco System 12 arcade board. And while it does work in MAME, it doesn't work perfectly. It was never working perfectly, so there's some visual and audio bugs that are in the MAME version. I pray that Fighting Layer gets released. This game is so cool. Has the best music and the best announcer. Alex Easley, the announcer of this game, He's having so much. He's just so happy to be there. His. Oh god. Okay, hold up. Fine layer announcer. Voice collection. Here we go. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to do something first. Do this because I had something playing in the background and I don't want to dox myself, so there's that. All right, dude, listen to this fucking guy, bro. You don't have sound. You don't have sound. Hold up. Well, you don't have video either. What the hell? There we go. Okay, dude, listen to this fucking guy. Listen to that. It's not even hype. It's just look at how happy he's. The announcer's so fucking good, bro. He is kind of doing like a his best interpretation of like Lene Hart, and there can only be one Lene Hart. But this guy, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Listen to this shit, bro.
Alan Snyder, Blair Dame,
Capudicho, Clemens Climber, Exodus,
George
Jensen. I love George Jensen. What a fucking name. What a dumb fucking name. I love it.
Capudicho, Clemens Climber, Exodus, George Jensen, On Gilson, Janice Luciani, Zigazich Bato, Joe Fendi, Langenfa, Preston Ajax, Seishu Tsugikage, Shang Fengfang, Tetsuo Kato. Amazing! Are you right? Are you ready?
Are you right? Are you ready? Go!
Awesome!
What? No, it's awesome. What? Unbelievable!
Combination move!
Combination.
Continue. Counter attack! Draw! Excellent! Fighting layer! Game over! Get ready to engage! Hard attack! Incredible! It's time to find your fighter! KO! Marvelous! Perfect! Shocking! Superb!
Said shocking. Why did it say that?
Terrific! Time over! Hard reversal!
Hard reversal.
Yeah! Wonderful! Wow! You lose! You win!
Absolutely amazing announcer. More important. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait, hold on. So Fighting Layer also has two really sick things. One of which is good and one of which is like amazing in the context in which it was made, but the other one is like just the coolest shit ever. Hold on. Fighting Layer. Yeah, long play, that's fine. So, first things first, that the game, even though it's using 3D models, there is like a superimposed fake motion blur on all special moves, and it looks cool as shit. But the second thing is the KO screen. The KO screen. This game, Fighting Layer, has the single best KO screen that's ever been in any fighting game ever. It's so cool. Ding, ding. It's time to find your fighter.
It's time to find your fighter!
So here's the arcade ladder. There are various unplayable boss characters that change the routing that you go on the arcade ladder, and the game's arcade ladder is genuinely really good. Lots of fun stuff in here. And it plays your theme. And unlike other fighting games where you go to the enemy stage and it plays the enemy theme, no, this game plays your character's theme the entire run until you get to boss fights. It's so good. Oh, you coward. He doesn't know. So this is a hit grab. Bam, headbutt. You can charge this. You can charge this until it becomes fully unblockable. Of course, the enemy will be fully recovered by that, but you can charge this shit and it... damage in this game is high, by the way. Damage in this game is absolutely insane. Boom! Like, you could do a B&B that wipes like 80% life. It's crazy. Well, B&B asterisk with meter. Yeah! Look at that, bro! Look at this. Look at this fucking KO screen. Bam! Well, barrage blow. That's the supers in this game are called barrage blows, but like, because super was not a universal term yet. But look at this. The letterboxing with the text up top, the slow-mo, the silhouette, and the name of the move flashing on screen. It's the coolest KO screen ever, dude. Look at this. And the score bone, it's so good, bro. I'm playing. KO. Oh yeah, in the background too. And in the background too. I don't know if this background is unique per character. I haven't played this game that much to know this, but like you get the background, like the mountaintop with the sunset. All of his hard days of training and karate paying off. Dude, look at it! Look at it! It's so fucking cool, man! Oos! Are you right? Are you right? Are you ready? Go! Also, during this sequence, you can actually press buttons. It doesn't do anything, but it's just a neat little thing. Like, you can press buttons and your character will do like an attack or something. It's a fun detail that doesn't matter at all in the game, but it's just a cool thing. The developers added it because they thought it was cool, and I feel like this game is like, what do I want to call vibes-based game development? Like, just a lot of shit in this game is just there because the developers thought it would be cool to add. And God, I miss this era of fighting games, man. I miss it so much. Music doesn't stop, by the way. It keeps going. This is your time to shine. Keep the theme going. KO! Ah, it's so cool. Okay, but let's get to the first boss. Test your ability. So, here's a knight falling from the fucking sky. This thing has permanent super armor. So you have to weaken it while avoiding its attacks. Are you gonna kill it? Ooh, throw chance. You didn't throw. You have to stun him and then throw him. Yeah. Are you actually gonna do it? Ooh. Nice. Super to counter. Very good. Throw him again. You don't have the meter. Should have threw him. This guy chunks, by the way. Ooh, he chunks real bad. And then he melts away. He melts away. And oh, Only his weapon does. If he actually kills you, he walks away and dissolves. It's so cool. But as you see here, because he won, he fell down here and he won, so he goes up here. He goes in the upper bracket, I guess you could say. Go! Here we have literally just Hwarong. But I don't care, he's cool. Hong Gilson's great. I don't care if he's just Hwarong. Ooh, barrage, bro! Hwarong must have been really popular in Japan because... Because this guy, Hong Gilson, and another Taekwondo fighter in Ergites, which is not Han De Han, are both literally just XPs of Hwarong. So I guess Namco somehow found the secret formula of making a brash Taekwondo guy that everybody likes. A massive asshole, but you still like him. Oh, he didn't do the super. Hong has a fucking Chun-Li lightning leg super. It's fucking sick. Ooh. He keeps getting hit by these wake up. I love that wake up DP is just a mechanic in the game. Oos. Select stage. Oh yeah, also you fight animals in the game. Here's a match against a goddamn tiger. Fight a tiger. You have one round, don't fuck it up. Of all the animals, I think tiger is the easiest one to fight. But you also get to fight a fucking shark. And you can fight like a bird. I forget what bird it is. I think it's a hawk or maybe an eagle. I don't remember. Anyway, you beat up the pet tiger. So who do you fight? Who's the guy that owns them? Preston Ajax! This guy's cool. He also has the blackjack scarring, which is pretty cool. That was totally stolen by Nash in Street Fighter V. So this guy's gimmick is that he plants mines on you. There, it's right there on his fucking head. He just plants bombs on you. He also does like a lot of cool submissions. And the bombs you see there, they don't go away. They don't go away. They don't go away when you get hit. So you gotta kill him before he detonates them. They do a lot of damage. They're not one-hit kills though. They do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, he's got reversals. I forgot about that. Like straight up counters with the garrote wire. Ah, the boss themes are so good in this game. And here's final boss, Vold Ignicio. He can morph into your... This guy's fucking sick, by the way. So this guy's gimmick is that he has a counter that morphs into... that swaps position. So if you were to do a move and he counters it, he swaps position and he's the guy that does the move to you. It's really fucking cool. Vold is cool. Unplayable. Oh yeah, he also has this. The most insane Vega wall dives you've ever seen. Completely invincible, by the way. Yeah, he has the wall dives. What if we decided to make Claw the best character in the game? Ooh, KO! Phase 2, the music changes. Wait, hold on.
Are you right? Are you ready?
Phase 2, the stance changes. The music changes. Ah, you love it. You love to see it. Yeah, there it is. The counter. Sickest counter in the fucking world, dude. Whoa! Yeah, so you can't throw out just heavy moves because he'll kick the shit out of you for doing it. The swap throw! And he's got the fucking, fuck, what's his name? Stroheim! He's got the Stroheim machine gun dick. Ah, yeah, he does the pose too! Rakemonoga! German science is the best in the world! Ooh! But can it beat these fists, bitch?
You win.
Oos! And the ending is just like running away from a collapsing tower. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, but you run away from a collapsing tower. Well, a pretty cool ending theme plays, but I don't want to. Yeah, this game's so cool. God, I hope this gets released. I will buy it. There's not a lot of games I simp for, but this is one of them. I will buy this frame one. I don't care how much it costs. I will buy it. I will even sacrifice my moral. I will sacrifice my morals. I will sacrifice my morals and buy a physical copy if it's one of those fucking things. Fucking bullshit upcharge on a physical copy with a bunch of crap you don't need, but like I will sacrifice my morals and I will buy it. I just want to play this game legally. It's so fun and it's so fucking cool, man. Ah. Anyway, that's been Fighting Layer. And it's like, this game has literally nothing to do with Fighting EX Layer outside of sharing part of the name. Possibly because, I guess, ARIKA... Because here's the thing. Fighting EX Layer was originally going to be called Fighting Layer EX. Because, you know, it would be, you know, Flex. F-L-E-X. Flex! But they couldn't call it that. Because Namco owns the rights to the name Fighting Layer. So they had to instead call it Fighting EX Layer. It's like, ugh. ARIKA is in such a unfortunate position. Man. What was I doing? Other than talking about... What was I talking about other than glazing Fighting Layer? I don't know. Is it glazing when the game's just legitimately good? Anyway. Okay, what did I want to... Is there anything else I wanted to talk about that I just didn't get a chance to? I'll have to go through all my million tabs. Okay, it's okay, I take it back. It's not a million tabs. It's nowhere near the level of, like, Kirsha or even fucking Malone, but for me, it's quite a lot, and it is adversely affecting my computer. Fighting Layer, I can close that out. Wait, did I have anything else here? No, I didn't. I can close that out. God, please, Mihara-san, I beg. I beg, please let this be real. Give me a second. I'm doom scrolling on Twitter. I don't see anything here that I care about. Alright, let's see. Tabs. What do you got here? Anything I need to care about? Oh, there's this. Hold up. Where is it? Okay, Oh, there's this. Okay, how do I show this off? Well, first things first, let me just search this and see what I find. Because I want to see if I have a sneaking suspicion of what this is, but I don't quite know for sure. So first things first, I'll go over here. I'll go over here. Okay, and I'm gonna go here. Okay, so here we go. So, something I found a bit intriguing is this. Battle of Strongest. Now, I'm not going to reveal the identity of the person that's making this game. I have a secret because I honestly don't know who it is, but judging by the characters I'm seeing on these previews, I have a sneaking suspicion I know exactly who is making this. But Battle of Strongest, another fighting game. Off the rip, I can't. I'm going to assume this is Mugen. This could either be Mugen or Fighter Maker. I don't know just yet. It's always a safe bet to say Mugen, but 2D Fighter Maker does have a quite big following. Obviously nowhere near as large as Mugen when it comes to making indie fighting games, or rather, but. Oh god, it's in one. Honestly, part of the real reason why I'm assuming this is Mugen is because this is in widescreen. And I don't mean like proper widescreen, like this is clearly a 4:3 game that has been stretched to 16:9 ratio. And I feel like people that upload Fighter Maker videos don't make this blunder. So I'm assuming this is a Mugen game.
Are you ready? Fight.
So I appreciate the crunchiness of the audio. It's not entirely accurate, but I appreciate the tinniness, even though it's a bit much. You need to put a low pass filter on that shit. God damn. Oh, there's Battle Athlete. This character, I forget this bitch's name, but this is an OC of a streamer, Battle Athlete, who likes shoving his OC that is totally not Arena from Waka Waka 7 into things. I don't know where he gets the fucking money for it. Battle Athlete, which is also named after an anime / video game, also called Battle Athlete, which is like, I don't remember, like a triathlon in space or some shit. I don't remember. It had a PS1 like running game that I remember being pretty good, or I remember being fun to play when I was ROM hunting. I don't know if it's actually that good in a modern context, but I'll save that for another time. Battle Athlete. Let's go with Twitch. Yeah, this guy. What's this OC's name, by the way? Yeah, but it's the let me go. Twitter should be fine. I don't think he puts porn. Suggestive things every now and then, yeah, but not like actual porn. But who's this character here? Oh, this girl. She's cool. Yeah, Natsukashi. She's cool. Babs. I remember it. Soon clicked. Her name's Babs. So she's got, the arena like rabbit ears that are also like twin tails. The leotard, thigh highs, gloves. A little bit of rogue. A little bit of arena. Third person whose name I don't remember, but like, yeah, Babs. This is his original character, which is an amalgamation of a bunch of shit that he likes, which I would say is the correct way to make an OC, to be real. Tekken 4, bunch of Tekken 4 shit, cool. I'll just stop here. Yeah, but it's this character, Battle Athlete's OC. Yay! Oh yeah, this jacket. That jacket's cool. I'm not buying it though, but that jacket's cool. But anyway, yeah. So that's Battle Athlete. So and I believe that given enough time, Babs will actually show up as a playable character. He will probably chill his way into making it real. But anyway, this character here on the left, Calquin, who this is a trailer of, this is a character from a fighting game / okay, well technically the fighting game was never finished, but it's an indie game / webcomic that is called The Ultimate Male. I'm not joking, that is actually what it's called. Fighting tournament. Characters are fight in their fucking swimsuits and shit. Kind of lewd, honestly. Well, not okay. I won't say it's lewd. It's not really lewd, but it is kind of not safe for work though. Every character in that game is wearing scanty clothes, male and females alike. A lot of its art style is kind of based off of Street Fighter. Actually, hold up. I know I found it. I know the developer is actually talking about actually working on the game again, but not the Mugen one that I have. There's multiple versions of the Ultimate Male. But the most recent one has its characters styled more after like Puzzle Fighter and like Gem Fighter, like the Chibi Capcom games. Which is honestly kind of refreshing because most of the Chibi people kind of base their art style off of the Neo Geo Pocket games, which is a really good aesthetic, but you know you kind of get tired of it after a while. Where is it? I know I have it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Is it this one? I don't think it's that one. No. Hold up a second. I need to find this. I had the developer's YouTube up. Is this? No. Is it this? No. Is it? That's definitely not it. Is it this? Oh, okay, it's this one. It's this one. It's Monica. There's also this fucking Super Mario Brothers 1 type shit over here. Or is this Flicky? I don't know. That's definitely Calquin because it has the ears. Oh yeah, also the generic grunts in the game are literally the Mortal Kombat ninjas wearing business suits. So this guy's influences are very, very clear. Which I like to see. I do like to see, honestly. Where's the last gameplay video? Because I know on the Twitter, very recently, on his Twitter, he talked about, oh yeah, I want to bring this game, I want to start working on this game again. Here you go, Ultimate Male. Ultimate Mugen Viejo. This is the webcomic. No, it's not. So the intro is just a bunch of, okay, so the intro is actually the comic. And then we get to the Ultimate Male. Here's the character select screen. There's Calquin. Calquin being a smug bitch. Which version of this thing is? Yeah, this is the latest one. Loud. This is the latest, finger quotes, asterisk, latest one that has its aesthetic based more off of the Capcom chibi games, you know, Puzzle Fighter.
Appellier.
The Ultimate Meal. Are you gonna do anything, or is this just... There we go. Did you see that? Literally the fucking Morrigan. Right here. Morrigan. Not complaining, just funny. Are you actually gonna do anything now? No. Okay, fine. Excellent gameplay. So here's what I'm thinking of. Or rather, this is the version of the game that I have. I believe the version I have is slightly more up to date than this, but I'll have to cross-reference it with this video. Yeah, this is the one I have. This idle stance here is, I'm not gonna say it's traced, but it is very obviously referencing Dan Hibiki in the Street Fighter 4 iteration, because he actually strikes this pose, which is meant to be a reference to Ryo Sakazaki's idle pose, which is referencing Grappler Baki. It goes all over the place. Actually, I wonder if I can... Hold up a second. Street Fighter 4 Dan idle animation. He has a long idle animation, befitting a joke character, but let's... Ultra Tunson, I don't care about that. Island animation. Ooh! Cammy edit. Cammy edit. Is this for a thing? I'll look at that later. I really do not want to have to boot up Street Fighter 4 to show this off. I actually might have to do it. Street Fighter 5. Well, let's try intro and win poses. It might be in the middle.
I hope you're ready for a beating.
Doesn't even do it. Fucking hell. Okay, never mind. Anyway, here's Calquin. Calquin? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know. So she's the owner of the game. She has a bunch of super fast fireballs. And she also has an illegal overhead axe kick. Yeah, right there. Ooh. That right there, that's Makoto. That's Makoto's taunt. I mean, I'm not complaining about all these animations being directly referencing Street Fighter animations. I just kind of find it kind of funny. But honestly, I get it. I get it. At the very least, the sprites are originally drawn. I can give it that at least. Although some look less original than others. Yeah, there it is. So this axe kick, which is... I think this is... Ooh! I believe this is Fei Long's overhead kick. Looks like it. Yeah, I think that's Fei Long's overhead kick. Anyway, I remember when I played this, the version of the game that I have, I remember this being super fucked up. Actually, hold up. How good can I spot these animations? Hold up. Okay, let's see. Do I know what this is? My first instinct is to say Akuma, Street Fighter 4, Akuma, strong heavy punch. But I don't think it's that because Akuma's fist is tilted downwards when he does his heavy punch in Street Fighter 4 because it's referencing Street Fighter 3's animation. But that's what my gut says. Does anyone else have a punch like this? Sakura, maybe? But I don't think she leans in that close when she does it. Am I really gonna have to boot up Street Fighter 4 to play this? Do I really want to install the game just to do this? You know what? I could save this for another stream. Or rather, reference it, you know what? Yeah, sure. For my next bullshit stream, I'll do this. I'll play spot the animation. But I'm doing this now. But like, I'll actually prove what I can with the actual animations sourced from the game. Yeah, that's what goes taunt. Yup. Throw whiff. Go back. I want to say that's Dan. Dan Hibiki's throw whiff animation. Because being the joke character, his animations are like goofier than others, and that's a really goofy throw whiff animation. Most characters don't lean that far forward on that throw whiff, so I'm guessing that is Dan. Oh. Okay. Well, this shares the same frame as the overhead, so I'll wait for the overhead. Crossguard. Well, there's no air blocking in Street Fighter 4. Crossguard. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing's coming. I'm drawing a blank. Top of my head, I can't think of anyone that has a guard like this, or an air guard like this, I should say. Yep. Throw it for again. Ooh. Hold up. I want to go back to that walking cycle. Yeah, that's Dan. 100% that's Dan. Punch again. Ooh. I know that Dan does have a kick that goes at this angle, but I don't remember if it was with his leading foot when he did the kick. You know, I'll put this up. I'll put this as a question mark. I want to say it's Dan, but I'll put it as a question mark. Overhead kick. I don't know that one. Okay, the sweep kick. That's Dan. 100%. That is 100% Dan's sweep kick. Okay, what about that crouching? What about this? This could honestly be anybody. Okay, well, it's not Ryu. It's not Ken. It's not any of the other Shotos. It might be Dan, but this really legitimately could be most characters in Street Fighter 4. I don't really pay attention to crouching light kicks in Street Fighter 4. What about Cammy? Could it be Cammy? Because Cammy had a really good crouching light kick. She had good crouch buttons in general. I can't definitively place it as Cammy, though. You know what? I'm going to swerve. I'm going to say Rose. Something about the way the arms are placed makes me think of Rose. So I'm gonna jot that down as Rose. Oh. Yeah, this kick. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of. This kick, this is 100% Dan. That's Dan's close heavy kick. Without a doubt. Wait, did she do the same kick twice? I mean, I know she did the kick twice, but like, is it the same animation twice? Oh wait! Wow, I'm so tired. That didn't even affect me, yo. Normally that shit blows my ears out. I guess I'm so tired that it got it muffled in my brain. Zendaya, Choconnichi, bitch, welcome. I am multiple layers deep. I'm looking at the animations of this game and seeing if I can directly reference where they're from, because this character is a cameo, or rather a guest fighter in another game, that is a guest fighter from another game, that is a guest fighter of a webcomic. I play fighting games and I talk about fighting games, including shit that no one has ever heard of, like The Ultimate Male, which is what this game is. A dead game, but I'd rather say an abandoned game. But the developer, Monica here, did say that he does want to start working on it again. Although not this version of the game, a different version of the game. This is an outdated version of the game that I'm referencing specifically because it's. Because it's the one where her moveset is the most realized. Calquin's moveset is the most realized, so it's the best one to compare when directly comparing her appearances in other fighting games. I'm tired, by the way. Welcome. That throw animation is a jankier version of Dan's, very specifically his back throw. Because his forward throw, he grabs you by the scruff of your neck and then you slip out of his grasp, and then he does a cool chest punch. Yeah, that could be animated better, but that is definitely Dan's back throw, including the part where he kind of struggles to lift his opponent. I do like the follow through on that, though. I do like the follow through on that. That's a good follow through. And yeah, that fucking face. I think I had an emote of that face at one point. Ugh. Hold on. What about the air dash? Do I recognize that air dash? Condor Spire, maybe? Well, no, the hands aren't. No, if it was Condor Spire, the hands would be at a different place. So no, that's not Condor Spire. I don't know what that is. Missed air throw. Hold on. Actually, let me freeze it when it's low to the ground. Yeah, no, that's not Condor Spire. That is not Condor Spire. That's something else. I don't know what that is. Oh! I don't remember this. I do not remember this at all. I mean, no character I can think of has a move like that in Street Fighter. I can think of characters from other games that have moves like that. Specifically, Ryoko from Fighters History, Dynamite, and Tia Langrey kind of has a move like this. Who else has a move like this? I mean, Laura Matsuda kind of has a move like this, but that's a Street Fighter 5 character, and it's not exactly like this. What else? There's a fireball. Shit's fucked, by the way. First of all, look at how small this is. Look at how hard to see that is. Look at. Can you even see it? Can you even see this fireball? It's so fucking small. It's damn near invisible. But again, I'm assuming the character was not finished. Although the one-hand fireball, that could be Gouken. Because Gouken's thing is that he shoots fireballs with one hand. Because it is directly referencing Sheng Long, the fake character from the EGM article. And Gouken basically exists to make that a real character. That is until Street Fighter 6, where Sheng Long is an actual NPC that you fight. It's insane. I lost my fucking gallons when I saw it. But anyway, yeah. Calquin's fireballs are insane, because they're so hard to see. And they do really good damage. And she has air fireballs! Yeah, that's Akuma's animation for his air fireball. Rush Punch. That's Star Platinum. That is Star Platinum. Heritage for the Future, Star Platinum. Unmistakably. Ooh, wait, what's that up one? Huh. Okay, this one's new. I don't recognize this one. I assume it's JoJo because, well, the last animation was also referencing Capcom's JoJo game, so I assume this one's also JoJo, but I have not played that game enough to pick out specific frames. Well, more than a couple of very specific frames. But I don't recognize that. There's the X kick. I don't recognize the animation for that. Or rather, these specific frames for that one. EX fireballs. The fucking Akuma double air, Shin Akuma double air fireballs. That shit's fucked every single time. Wait a minute. It's kind of hard to tell when the recovery on that is. Like, I'm assuming it... Because Calquin's idle animation is so subtle, it's hard to tell, like, when the recovery on that air fireball is. I'm assuming it's not a lot, because, you know, this game isn't finished. And those are the kind of things that you kind of, like, figure out later in development. Like, what's the perfect amount of recovery for a move should have. I'm assuming it's not at all. The Vegeta classic. Is that it? That's it? Oh yeah, her little taunt. Okay, hold up. Okay, so this is either Dan or it's Yuri, because they both have the butt slap taunt, because Dan gets Yuri's taunts as an in joke. But I'm trying to look at the specific posing here. I think this is Dan. Because I think when Yuri does her butt slap taunt, her legs are in a different position. So I think this is actually Dan again. Okay, so there's that. So you saw Calquin's moves. Fireball, multiple fireballs, air dash, axe kick. And then we directly compare this to... Wait, hold on. This was not it. Where is it? Not this one. This is here, Battle of Strongest. So let's compare that to this.
Round one. Are you ready? Fight.
Crunchy audio. Please forgive. Tinnitus, please forgive. I'm turning the audio down. I don't care.
Ready? Fight.
Jump up, fireball, air fireball. Is that actually invisible? Wait a minute. Or is it like that tiny wave? Because it's a tiny wave. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or if it's just an unfinished fireball animation. That's invisible. That's just straight up invisible. Unless, is this, wait, no, this is this, no, it's a 60 frame trailer. That fireball is just invisible. So you just have to know the angle. So this kick here might be new. And I say might, even though we didn't see it in the last trailer, because I want to cross-reference this version of Calquin to a different version of Calquin that this game is using the sprites of, called Ganbatte Karate. But I'll get to that in a minute. Wait a minute. I recognize this character. Ooh, wait a minute. Did he get the okay for that? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's an indie character. It's an OC of a different artist, so maybe he doesn't need to give an okay, but... I wonder how that works, actually. Because it could be like, oh yeah, I put your character in this game because I like this character, but like... I assume you would ask for the creator's blessing. Oh, wait a minute. The axe kick fucking is an OTG. That's pretty cool. That's genuinely really cool, actually. That's cool. I love it when 2D games have OTGs. Oh, was that a cross up? Was that a cross up? Wait a minute. Not a cross up. Not a cross up. But that genuinely might cross up on like Wake Up or something. That looks like it could lead to ambiguous angles. Wait, did that fireball crumple? Okay, so EX fireball crumples. Doesn't look like she could follow up from it though, but it does give a hard knockdown, so it's worth something. That's practically hit scan how fast those fireballs are. Very nice. Air version. Air version immediately knocks down. I guess... I'm assuming it also juggles if you do it in the corner. But I'm assuming he didn't want to have it so that you do the EX air fireball super and then you land and continue a combo. So I guess having every hit launch is fair. But I hope that if you do it in the corner, it actually combos correctly. Yeah, because that first hit did no damage. What the fuck? Why did... Oh, that one goes straight across. I see. I see. I see. Depending on the landing recovery of that super, if you do that, you might get combo after that. Maybe not. That seems like enough recovery that you can't combo it, but it looks like it genuinely could. If you shave off some frames. Ken's knee bash grab, you love to see it. AB, or rather AC, Ranbu super. These attacks do not chain together well. Yeah, because these don't look like links. This looks like a Magic series, but it doesn't change the speed of the animations to make the Magic series actually look good. But it doesn't have a ooh, that's fucking loud, Christ. Indie developers learning audio balance challenge impossible, Christ. Okay, that lasted too long, but that's pretty cool. Jesus! Ah, God. Seriously, put a filter on these voices. Or rather, put a low-pass filter on it, because that's tinny as hell. This game will give someone tinnitus. Soon. Okay, so I brought this game up to bring this game up. Ganbatte Karate, which is a game that is being developed by Ulisoft, who is constantly making games of questionable quality, but he is constantly making so many fucking fighting games. And it tends to be a little bit annoying because when he ever makes a tweet, he tags every single indie fighting game developer. It's quite annoying, honestly, but his heart's in the right place. And I bring that up because he specializes in making characters in the Neo Geo Pocket Color style, which is what that game, Battle of Strongest, is taking his sprites from. Or rather referencing his sprites from, because they're meant free. But I want to cross-reference how Calquin plays in that game to how Calquin plays in this game. 6 years ago, huh? Yep, Ulisoft. So the main gimmick of Ganbatte Karate is that Ulisoft develops in sprites characters, karate characters, or like Shoto archetype characters from a bunch of other, not only games but movies and shows, and just puts them into one big crossover game. In concept, I dig it. Gameplay wise, I've only played like an old demo, but I was unimpressed with how the game felt. But it looks cool as hell. So here's Calquin. Here's where the original sprites come from, because he made these sprites. So I want to cross-reference it. So hey, look, right there. There's Jin Kazuma. Tekken 4 Jin specifically, because of Kyokushin Karate. Yep, rush punches there. Actually, I'm just looking at the other characters here. So Tekken 4 Jin Kazuma. Third Strike Makoto. Up punch up. Goki. Called Goki, by the way. Not Akuma, but using his Japanese name, Goki. That's pretty cool, actually. Axe kick. EX. Wait, multi-hit air axe kick. Not an EX, by the way. Was that not an EX? Okay, that was EX. Okay, I was about to say, that would make no sense if it wasn't EX. Emperor of Karate, which is, again, his little take on, Mr. Karate from Art of Fighting. Although I think Mr. Karate is in this game, if I remember correctly. Ooh, dirty. Oh, dirty! Oh, so it does OTG in this game. Air dash is still, yep. Hit, scan, fireballs, rage art. Does this game have no damage scaling? I think this game has no damage scaling. Because I can't think of any other reason why basic combos chunk this hard. I'm not complaining. I honestly think more games should have no damage scaling. But not fan games. That's cool though. Oh, she uses the wings to launch. That's actually to launch the enemy up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's that's Yuri's taunt specifically. That's Yuri's version of the thumbs up taunt of this game. Ganbatte Karate. I should get a more up-to-date build of Ganbatte Karate. The one I have is from years and years ago. But again, it's a game that I think is conceptually really cool, but I was unimpressed with its gameplay. But again, it was a very old build, so I'm pretty sure the gameplay is more refined by now. And I'm sure that Ulisoft is working on 10 other games. That man just never stops making shit. Which, you know, props to him. But when does he get time to fucking sleep, man? Oh, yeah, Zan Zanyru. Another indie developer that's always constantly making shit and never stops. Although he's working on Ikemen Go, as you can tell by this text here. Ikemen Go is basically the successor to Mugen. So any self-respecting Mugen creator moved on to Ikemen at this point, because it's Mugen but better, basically. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Zan Zanyru makes cool shit. Oh yeah, this! I mean, he's not working with Atsukin or doing anything Axel related. Maybe... Oh shit, Tia Langrey's in this game now. Oh shit. He's doing big crossovers now. Zen Evolution Butoden. Wait, is this the game I have? Is this the game I have? I need to see in-game sprites. Is this the game that I have? Yeah, this is it. I mean, this is the game I have, but this is a more up-to-date version of the game that I have. Yeah, mine is a lower build than this, because I did not have literally just Joe Higashi in my game. Joe Hurricane, alright. I see what you're doing. Hold up. Hold up. I want to see this. I want to see this Langrey. I want to see how accurate is this Tia Langrey. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I don't remember her name. Oh, this girl on the right. What's her fucking name? I know that she's from Battlemaster, but I don't remember her fucking name. No, not Battlemaster. No, Battlemaster is a different game. Wait, hold on. Am I thinking of Battlemaster? Because I know it's by the same guy that made, like, Shinoken, a.k.a. Ragnargard. So I know it's by that guy. Is it Battlemaster? I need to look this up. Hold up. SNES Battlemaster. I didn't spell it right, but it'll get me the game I want anyway. Show me the roster. I should know this, because I played this game with Splat. Yeah, right here. This girl. What's her name? Ranmaru? What's her fucking name? Because I keep thinking Ben 10, but it's not Ben 10, because Ben 10 is character in Ragnargard because it's based off of Ben 10-sama. So I know it's not Ben 10. I think it's Ranmaru? There's Sho. Sho's fucked up, by the way. This game's fucked up, by the way. Yeah, it is Ranmaru. Okay, I was right. Yeah, Ranmaru. So I got Tia Langrey and fucking Ranmaru. Alpha 3 announcer. Alpha 3 announcer and... So, okay. So. Go for it, man! So that's the Alpha 3 announcer. Go fight, that's Atsukin. Atsukin loves that shit. Go fight! He loves that. Breaker's Revenge converted into pocket style, okay. Available for download, yeah. Mugen Project, but how accurate is she? Did you give her any fancy new moves? I'll just speedrun this shit. 4-button game, that's fine. Breaker's Revenge is also a 4-button game. Oh, that voice is tinny. The normals look all the same. Yep. Normals all look the same. Oh yeah, the fucking... that fucking hammer punch. That's so good. Standing normals with close variants. Yep. That's accurate. Breaker's Revenge also had proximity normals. Does she have... 2 throws. Does she have the simultaneous press moves? The double punch and the double kick overhead. Air throws, that's... Yep. Oh, he can steer it. Command normals, yup. But but first of all, you should be able to... First of all, if this is accurate to Breaker's Revenge, you'd be able to... Both of these hits would be special cancelable. And This kick would be an overhead. So we'll see. It's probably not an overhead because even though I am playing this video at double speed, that does look kind of fast for an overhead. We'll see. Rapid Gale, yep. Rapid Gale, yep. Short range, yep. The good old Alpha Kin Fireball, yep. Or rather Sakura as well. Rising Upper, the DP, light DP, the sickest shit in the world, the fucking most invincible reversal in the world. Doesn't seem to hit from as low as it does in Breakers, so that's probably his way of balancing it. Soda Spike, yep. Soul Spike, real good. Oh wait, is that Hangatsu-zan? No, it's not. Okay, you did not cheat and use Kim's Hangatsu-zan as a reference. All right. Soul Spike's good. That's a good move. What else? I don't know if you'll be able to combo after it like you can in Breakers, though. Because one of the cool things about Breakers is that you can combo after it. Yep, the Mash Kick, Mirage Spear Kick. It does not function the same way. It doesn't function the same way, though. The way that Mirage Spear Kick works in Breakers is that it is functionally lightning legs, but it has an ending kick that launches. It never actually lands because the pushback of the rapid kicks will knock out of it, but you could kind of use it as an anti-air. If you had the hardest read in the world, you could use a Mirage Spear Kick as an anti-air. Yeah, standard lightning legs, standard Chun-Li lightning legs shenanigans. 3 supers, yep. Yeah, Rapid Charge, Burning Revolver, and what's the third one? Ultimate Splash, I think. Cutlass Slasher, okay. In my defense, Ingress is really hard to interpret in old, loud arcade games. So that's all of her. So she has all of her moves. She probably won't play exactly the same. Wait. What does her backdash look like? Yep, her backdash is there. But does her forward dash work the same? Because the thing about Tia's forward dash, the thing that I would argue makes her really good, is that in Breaker's Revenge, her forward dash is not only really fast, but when it's cancelable. You can cancel out of it, and it keeps her dash momentum. And because her dash is really fast, it basically extend the range of your moves by like an extra well, depending on what move it is, but like an extra maybe 20% maybe. I don't know the percentages on it, but it feels like around you can give it 20% more range with the inertia alone, not even counting the dash itself. Deciding when you want to cancel it, but at the very least, at least 20%, you can increase the range of all of her moves, and it makes her pressure absolutely insane because she can do crouching jab, dashing, crouching, jab, and the inertia keeps her close range, which negates some of the pushback of the moves. Her pressure in Breakers is absolutely insane, and I doubt they'll keep that aspect of her character because it might make her super busted in an unfun kind of way. Yeah, she doesn't seem to have inertia on her dashes. Anyway, how did I get here? Right, I was cross-referencing Ganbatte Karate with Battle of Strongest, and I don't quite know. Now, I don't know who this mysterious Battle of Strongest developer is. I genuinely don't know who it is. I have a guess that it's Ulisoft, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, and there's Ryoko Momo Irohana. So this character, will you actually source? No, you won't. Okay. Oh, it's Ryuko. That's fucked, bro. Ryuko is such a common name. How do I look this up? I think it's Yokohana. Yoko. It's Yoko something. Let me check. Because it's an OC of a character that's shows that occasionally posts on Twitter, but is mostly a Pixiv artist. Let's start with Yokohama. Let's start there. Hama. Oh yeah, it's giving me kill stuff. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Pixiv, Ryuko. Let's go with Mugen because I believe that Ryuko is a Mugen character at this point. Agi, that's who it is. Agi. Okay. Archive. Ryuko. So let's go. Yugo, Agi. How did I get Yokohama out of Agi? What am I fucking retarded? Okay, so that's Pixiv. I actually want to go to the Twitter. Is this Twitter actually still up? Because I'm not seeing it here. Well, let me start with Pixiv, because it should have a Twitter link in the Pixiv profile. Yep, right here. Kanagawa, Japan. Agi Yokohama. That's why I thought it was Yokohama. Yeah, it's this guy. So Ryuko is the OC of the wrong button. It's the OC of this guy, Agi Yokohama. And I think, ooh, yeah, he draws cool shit. Cool shit and cute shit. What a fucking face on Cody right here. I kind of dig it. I'm not gonna lie. I want to. What is this? This is clearly referencing something, but I don't know what it is. Magic. What was this? Magic Sword. I believe this one in the middle. Magic Sword. Capcom developed game. I don't know what this is. Revenge of Shinobi. Well, this is a Shinobi game. I don't know which Shinobi game, but it's a Shinobi game. Karateka. The ultimate karate tournament with the most insane smear frames you've ever seen. Game's alright. I'm not clicking that. But yeah, it's this chick right here. Ryuko. I believe she's in Mugen. I don't remember. I want to say she is, because there's a lot of shit in Mugen. There's a lot of cool shit in Mugen, but I don't remember if this is one of them. I want to say yes. Yeah, but it's this character right here. Ryuko. So Ryuko's in the game. I don't see anything about Battle of Strongest, so maybe he doesn't know that she's in here. Oh shit, it's Raiya. It's Raiya from Toki Densho Angel Eyes. You want to talk about the most fucked up fighting games in the world? Toki Densho Angel Eyes is one of the most fucked up fighting games in the world. It is a game with reverse damage scaling, so every hit does more damage than the last, but it's also a super fast combo heavy fighter. And you start the rounds mid-air kissing distance. Zero distance between the opponents. So the game immediately becomes a situation of survive the air combo. Like, will the round last long enough to get to the ground? So that's step one. And then step two is like, okay, if it did or it didn't, still doesn't matter because everything does obscene amounts of damage. It's really fun and really, really stupid. I better stop scrolling. I feel like I should stop scrolling. Muscle Buster! But I should stop scrolling, though. Kiniku Buster! Where is I at? Did I pass it? Was it part of this? Where's BOL? Where's BOL? Battle Strongest. Alright. I want to see Ryuko Hawk Neagle. What a name. Tofu. Giovanna Hoshida. Guest character again.
Round one.
Edited Terry Sprite. You ain't fooling me. Daniela Hoshida. I should stop. I want to sleep and I want to watch more Frosty Faustings. But before I do that, is there anything else that I really needed to show off on stream? Or something I really wanted to show off on stream? Actually, I don't recognize most of these Twitter tabs, so I'm gonna let's see what I got. Let's see what I have here. No. No. Oh, Def Jam. Def Jam. Right. Fight for New York is at Def Jam. I hope KP is commentating. I love Katana Prime when he's commenting this shit. It's so much fun. Let's see. So far, I don't see anything that I want to show on stream. No. Ooh, wait, hold up. This is cool. So Void Caliber is the thing that's been going. VOD Caliber is the thing that's been going on for a while. It's basically a massive project to basically backport port Soul Calibur. It's basically a mod to mod in more Soul Calibur characters. And this one is not Amy. I mean, it is Amy, but it's not Amy. What the fuck was her name? Viola. So now Viola has been ported into Soul Calibur 6. Now, I'll be honest, I don't quite like the gameplay of Soul Calibur 6. I can recognize that it is like the best Soul Calibur game to come in a while, but I don't like how combo-heavy Soul Calibur games have become. In my mind's eye, Soul Calibur should always play more like Samurai Showdown, where every individual hit matters a lot. It is a game where you do not want to get caught slacking, and any individual hit can turn the tide of a match. And I say that, but like even modern Samurai Showdown games don't really do that anymore because the game has like basic BBs into knockdowns that do like 10% damage because like it wants to emphasize the super big hits but not the small hits. Samurai Showdown is a game where even the small hits or like a small kick will still take a lot of life. Or in rather old Samurai Showdown games were. Modern Samurai Showdown games don't really do that much. Like all the power moves are like the big hits and like the big supers, but like counter pokes and like medium slashes don't really do that much in a modern Samurai Showdown game, and it kind of sucks. It doesn't embrace depth as much as it likes to say that it does. Anyway, here's Viola. She's in Soul Calibur 6 now. Honestly, I don't really mind Viola so much being in this game because Viola kind of felt like a predecessor to what kind of bullshit Soul Calibur 6 would have. My question is, how are they going to handle her EX moves? Because her EX moves are like what really make her grimy. I mean, obviously they're going to lock it behind Soul Charge, but like, I wonder if they're going to give any of her EX moves like making part of her normal moveset without Soul Charge. Oh wow, they even got her outfit in the game. It looks untextured, but it might just be because it's all black. Because I don't know, I can't tell if her outfit is untextured or if it's all black. I mean, it's not black in Soul Calibur 5, but like it might just be a modded color. Oh, Call the Oracle too as her background music and not Wandering Seer. I prefer Wandering Seer. Wandering Seer is more catchy. Anyway, I'm looking for two very specific moves, and I want to see if they're in here. Ooh. I don't recognize that move. Guard Impact. That fucking flip. That's not one of the moves, but that no move was really annoying. I don't recognize that. Oh, Brave Edge. Hold up. Yeah, so she's not in Soul Charge. Or it doesn't look like she's in Soul Charge. Yet BE, that's Brave Edge. So Brave Edges are in the game now. Or maybe it's a character specific thing. Brave Edge is basically EX moves. These are basically the powered up moves that you would get in Soul Charge in Soul Calibur 6. But you could just do them for free if you had, well, you could just do them if you had like 50 meter. Why does she have time stop? Why does she have Zosulamel's time stop? I guess they want to tie her lore to like Zoslamel, but like I don't think that Zoslamel and I keep wanting to call her Amy because this is like basically time skip Amy, but no, it's Viola. I don't think Viola and Zoslamel have ever actually met, so I don't know why she has the time freeze. Ooh, okay, wait. Okay, so this is the move I'm thinking of, but this is not the angle that it attacked in Soul Calibur 5. It was more horizontally. It was more like this angle when it attacked. It was so goddamn annoying. Probably the best Brave Edge in the game. But that is move number 1 that I was looking for. Ugh. I hate all of this. I hate that this is what Soul Calibur became. It makes me so upset. Like, every Soul Calibur game, as the series went on, just played more and more like Tekken. And it's like, but I don't like the gameplay of Tekken. I like that Soul Calibur was its own unique thing in the 3D fighting game space, and it just became Tekken with swords. I fucking hate it, man. Ooh.
I can see your fate. Admit your defeat. How is it? Time for bed.
Oh, there it is.
Now sleep.
Yep. Now sleep forever. Oh, there it is. It's not. That's not the same though.
Now sleep.
It does. Hold up.
Time for bed. Now sleep.
Okay, it's a lot shorter. The version that was in Soul Calibur 5 lasted for so long, and it did so little damage, but it was like an oppressive lockdown super. This doesn't seem to have. This is not the same thing. It's very similar, but it's nowhere near as obnoxious as it was in Soul Calibur 5.
No.
Ah, yup, the back throw. Yup, the back throw combos. Oh, yup. Yup, that's Viola. I completely forgot about the back throw combos until I saw this. Oh god, this character was such an asshole to fight. Okay, let's go back. What other shit have you added since I stopped paying attention to this? Patreon shit.
Brace
Dun,
yourself.
dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, but is this more Viola? More Viola. Low context Caesar. Is that Shura? Well, Shura is just a Cervantes clone, but no, that's Shura. Is she gonna have her own unique moveset, or is she just gonna be Cervantes again? Complete with a new outlook. Why'd I say that? A new moveset for Shura.
Let's get started.
Okay, wait. Is Shura gonna have her own unique moveset?
This is as far as you go.
Kind of? It's definitely a Cervantes edit, but like, this teleporting shit to this extent, this is kind of, this, was that a genocide cutter? Genocide cutter spotted! Game might be good. This mod might be good, actually. Shura is such a weird character. Cause like, yeah, no, this is a bunch of, this is a kit bash. This is a kit bash of basically Cervantes, but like, this doesn't play like Cervantes. Oh god, a restand. Oh, any character that has a restand combo is guaranteed to be at least mid tier. Patroclus. Patroclus is in the game. Oh fuck, I might have to actually get this mod. I genuinely like Patroclus, both as a character and his moveset. I don't care. There's Ashlet. No, not Ashlet. Ashlot. It's Ashlot. So she had a. She was basically okay. context. So Ashlot here and Shura here. These were characters in Soul Calibur 4. Now, they were basically like reskins of existing characters, but they were like designed by manga artists. So they had a bit more preferential treatment than your actual created character. But Shura here, she was Cervantes, but she had the very blessed gimmick of having two swords of equal length instead of a big sword and a parrying dagger. So she was basically literally just better Cervantes. Ashlot here was Astaroth. She's a clockwork automaton. She was very cute. Gothic Lolita, clockwork automaton. Not as good as Astaroth because her weapon is not as huge, and she is also not as huge, so she's basically a worse Astaroth, but she was cute, and that won't let people over. Is that? Oh, I recognize that stance. That's Starkiller. Wait a minute, is Starkiller's in the game now? There's Natsu. I don't care much for Natsu. She was fun to play as, but like, I prefer Taki much more than Natsu. Yeah, that's Natsu, alright. What the hell is this? Not a fan. Give her her own thing, it's fine. I kind of wish that her outfit leaned more heavily on the whole Gyaro aspect of her, which was what it was originally going for. Like, she was gonna have painted nails, and like her sword sheaths were gonna have like trinkets hanging off of them, like cell phone charms. I kind of wish they would have leaned more in on the Gyaro aspect in the actual in-game model instead of just the concept art. But yeah, fucking Natsu's in the game now. Where's my boy? I mean, I'm glad that fucking Starkiller is in the game now, even though it's an OC because it's you probably couldn't use the actual Star Wars character because it's a Star Wars character. Is that lightning? What the fuck? Lightning's in the game? Is this a new moveset? Is this these look like new poses. Lightning. Hold up. Is this an actual new moveset? This is a moveset. This is a straight up new moveset.
Are you ready to take the stage? This is it. Time for a counterattack.
Yeah, no, this is a whole ass new moveset.
Now it's my turn. Let's dance.
I mean, it's very.
Let's dance.
Patroclus, I see that. It is kit bashed. This is a kit bash of a bunch of different moves. So it's not strictly one or the other. But like I see that, that's Cervantes.
See if you like this.
That lightning, that's from.
You now. You will suffer.
Yeah, I see a lot of Patroclus here. Taki. But this is a whole new moveset
Now
though.
it's my turn.
Amy. Or rather Raphael actually.
Let's dance.
Patroclus.
Target acquired. Now feel my strength.
Sungmina. That's Sungmina's throw.
Stop me if you can.
Patroclus' throw.
Now. Take this. Up you go.
Anyway, I'm done watching this. Okay, fucking lightning in the game. Who else am I missing? Laisha? Laisha's in the game. Okay. Oh, fucking actual lightsaber. Fuck, alright. Oh, ZBZ, you leaving? That's cool, I'm gonna leave soon. I'm gonna leave soon, though. Good to see you, Zet. Who else am I? Who else? Lizard Man? Like actual Aeon Calcos? I would have preferred Soul Calibur 3 Aeon instead of Soul Calibur 5 Aeon, but I'm not gonna hate. I would even take it Soul Calibur 4 Aeon with the double axes. Like I get the axe and shield, but I really would have preferred like. Well, actually, I'm confusing things. I'm confusing things. Soul Calibur 5 Aeon had the double axes, but he got rid of the shield, gave him the double axes. So this actually axe and shield is actually going back to like Soul Calibur. Axe and shield. That's like Soul Calibur 4. I don't remember if he had it in Soul Calibur 3. I don't remember if he had it in Soul Calibur. I think he had it in Soul Calibur 3, but yeah, axe and shield is classic for Aeon at this point. He had the double axes because he was reusing. Right. I remember. Aeon Calcos was using double axes in Soul Calibur 5 because he was reusing a lot of animations from Kratos from Broken Destiny, because they wanted to make Aeon his own character that was entirely separate from Sophitia and Cassandra. So they reused a lot of his animations for Kratos. And with the wings, actually, it is implied that with the wings, it actually a clever implication that Aeon did fight and eat Kratos and gained his powers. I wonder if they're going to give him any of Kratos' actual moves. Oh, that's fucked. He has more follow-ups from the fucking wings now. Yeah! I love that throw. The fucking death roll. The death roll throw. I love that shit, man. I don't like that he could follow from it, though. That's fucked up. Back roll. Ooh, block a ball into the... That's cool, though. I hate this. I hate that, but that's cool, though. Aeon Calcos. Sophitia. Ranmaru to be... How old is this? Oh yeah, just going over the other characters. Oh yeah, so Brave Edge is just straight up a thing that was added in this mod. Any other new characters I need to know about? Who the fuck is this? Is that Viola? That looks like Viola. Nightmare. Okay, I think that's all of the new characters that were added in the mod. I'll take it too. I've always wanted Namco to basically make their own version of Starkiller, because I really liked how he played in Soul Calibur 4. Obviously, they couldn't use the Force moves because that's a Star Wars thing. But like even like Starkiller's basic moveset with the backwards, holding the sword backwards. Oh, it's so chuny. I loved it. So I'm actually quite happy that a version of that character gets to exist still. Is that... Wait a minute. Who the fuck is Nyx? Wait, who is this? Who is this? Teleports. Okay, I was about to say it's... Okay, no, this is the other bullshit new character. Lots of kicks. Ooh, I saw that. It's using Yoon Sung's animations, specifically Soul Calibur 3. That's Yoon Sung's idol since Soul Calibur 3. He scratches the back of his head. It's like, oh my god, please. Please. Please add Yoon Sung. Specifically Soul Calibur 3 Yoon Sung. Give me Yoon Sung, and my soul is yours. Pyrrha? Yeah, sure. If you're gonna get Patroclus, you gotta have Pyrrha. Makes sense. Pyrrha's in the game now. I did not need to see that. Zira as well. Setsuka. Setsuka, Amy. Character updates. It doesn't... Looks like that's it. Yeah, it seems like that's it for new modded... Infy from 99 Nights. And that's the Wait, when is this? 2018. Jeez. 2018. What the fuck was I doing in 2018? I mean, I was probably still playing Soul Calibur 5 because I do like that game a lot. Not my favorite Soul Calibur game, but I like it. I like how it feels more than 6, I'm gonna be real. Okay, get rid of that. So VOD Calibur, that's a thing that's happening. Well, happening, it's constant. Namco won't give me another season, so I'll make my own. Okay, what's anything else here that I want to show off? No, it looks like that's it. No, it looks like that's it. Alright. It looks like that. Ooh, wait. No, hold up. I got one more. I got one last thing. I'm blanking on the name of this game. I think is it still called Furia Royale? Hold on, let me check. I believe it's still called Furia Royale. This game had like multiple name changes. Media. Can I get a logo, please? You're not giving me a logo. All right. What if I just typed Furia Royale? What would I get? None of these are what I'm looking for. I should probably stop scrolling because none of this is coming up. I spelled it wrong. Of course I spelled it wrong. I'm fucking stupid. Furia Royale. Here we go. Well, actually, this wouldn't be it. It would be like, yeah, these are tags. 8 months, 2 years, 9 months. IT Arcade. Furia Arena 2 years ago. Videos 3 months. Okay, so it is still called Furia Royale. Okay. So Furia Royale is basically one man's desire to make his own Tekken. I don't know if that's how it started, but that's kind of where it ended up being. Like I want to make my own Tekken game.
Number 1.
And he's been chipping away at this game for a long time. But more importantly than that, he decided that he wanted to make 2 games at the same time. Because making one wasn't enough. So in the middle of making his 2D fighting game that was very heavily influenced by Tekken, he decided to, in the middle of that, make a 3D fighting game. And I'm like, well, one, good on you, because there are not enough 3D fighting games on the market, but like, you couldn't at least wait until your 2D game was done first, man? I don't even know if they're still being worked on at the same time. Yeah, no sidesteps. Oh yeah, and also all the character voices are reused from Soul Calibur 4. I recognize these voice clips anywhere. Not the... Yeah! The Wrong Back 3, you love to see it. Not to knock on the game. I think the game looks and sounds and plays good from the demo that I have from way back when. It's a good game. And again, obviously, you know, things like voices, like aesthetic things like that, those are things you want to get done later rather than sooner, right? You want to focus on the gameplay first. Well, how did you miss that? I don't know if the animations are still pulled from Tekken. They might be reference Tekken, but like I remember some of the earlier builds, like the animations were like 1-to-1 exactly ripped from Tekken. So maybe he cleaned up the animations now that they look a bit more distinct. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, that was definitely a down forward one. That was the most down forward one thing I've ever seen. Not that. That is 100% a down forward one. Okay, so not that much. Not edited that much. And I'm not complaining, though. It is kind of fun to see kit bashes like this, though. Kit bash animations. It's quite fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm too tired to play more of spot the animation. I'll do it another time. I should save this video. I'll bookmark it. Where's the bookmark? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'll bookmark this for later. We could play. I could play spot that animation. Oh, get up kicks. Like straight up Tekken spring kicks. Okay. God, Taeyon's had like 6 different designs. How many times is he gonna remake this character's visuals? I think. Ooh, wait. All right, that's pretty slick. New stage, sport puzzle. Pachinko. So yeah, here we have the city rooftop. It's not Acid Rain from Tekken 5. Shut up. It's not Acid Rain from Tekken 5. You shut your asshole. I haven't seen like footage of the real footage of people playing this game in a long time. I want to see what this game looks like. Not now though. I have a lot of Frosty Faustings to watch until I pass out. So that's gonna be the end of me. That's the end of me. I'm gonna cut this stream short. I say after I've been talking 2 hours about bullshit. I don't even remember what I was talking about earlier. Ugh. Anyway, that's the end of me. I've been Choco Minato, FlaVR's Forgetful Fanatic. Reminding you that time is the only currency that you cannot refund. So anybody that spent your time here, an hour, a minute, a second, I don't care how much. I want to thank you, especially at this time of night. I wanted to start the stream earlier, but you know I was watching fighting games, so now at the end of my stream where I talked about fighting games. Time is the only currency that you cannot refund. So anybody that spent your time here, hour, minute, second, I don't care how long. I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you, JPZ. Thank you, It's_Shizuka_, and thank you, I'm_Zendaya. But oh, what the hell? That's weird. That's incredibly weird. That the That's okay. Whatever. Okay, I'll worry about it later. Thank you all for showing up. Lurkers, I won't rat you out. You're good in my book. I won't rat you out. You're good in my book. I'm gonna leave now. What? I wanna play another Shadow Fighter game song to end you out on. What did I play? I played this one and played this one. I'll play this one.